Welcome back to another episode.
Well, it's not good and it's not morning. So we're out camping and it's the middle of a massive thunderstorm at the moment. The poor rooftop tent is shaking and it's actually quite scary at the moment. We haven't had a blink of sleep, but we're out camping and tomorrow the weather's forecast to be good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to get out on the boat and have a bit of an explore. What are we hoping to see?
So we're gonna visit a couple of shipwrecks and an old whaling station.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
That's exciting.
But for now it's about 2 AM and fingers crossed we can get a little bit of sleep and the rooftop tent doesn't blow off.
See you in the morning.
See you in a few hours.
As the sun rose the next morning, we were happy to see that the winds had died right off. And out the front of camp, we spotted a large dorsal fin breaking the surface of the water. From the drone, we could see it was actually a hammerhead shark. The shark then switched into hunt mode and started chasing something through the shallows. We realized it was a large stingray as it jumped out of the water, and it wasn't looking good for the stingray. The stingray came right into the shallows, even too shallow for the hammerhead to get in, and against all odds, he managed to escape.
I couldn't resist and got Jack to drop in with them. I thought spinning would make them interested, and it worked. I quickly realized they were interested in something else. So I said goodbye and jumped back on the boat. Where are we?
Where are we? We're at an old whaling station, and quite horrifically, this is where they used to harpoon big humpback whales and then with that winch drag them up and process them for their blubber. Thankfully that's all stopped a long time ago, but now it's just kind of an old wreckage. We're going to go have a bit of an explore through.
It's crazy to think that in total over 11,000 whales were killed here and harvested for oil and fertilisers, as they were hunted to the brink of extinction. It wasn't until 1979 that whaling was banned in Australia, and quite remarkably, the population has managed to bounce back so much so that now these gentle giants are one of the star attractions of this coastline.
Man, the cannons! Fire!
I was enjoying following this shark for so long that I thought I broke it. But what he was actually doing is scratching parasite off his back and accidentally put himself in trance. This phenomenon is called tonic immobility. And off he goes.
weather is absolutely perfect. The ocean is flat calm and the water crystal clear. So we continue exploring through the lagoon and come across this shipwreck. It's a Norwegian whaling boat that was shipwrecked in a cyclone back in 1923. It's a shallow site inside a sanctuary zone, so it actually makes for a great snorkel in the shallow, clear water. And Fran found a grave reminder of what this ship was here doing, with some whale bones still scattered over the ocean's floor. Let's go to the next wreck.
Oh.
Oh, turtle. Another one. Oh, here's one.
Turtle.
The captain of this 120-metre long ship really did himself a mischief. Back in 1931, he was called in to render assistance to his mate that had run aground on this reef. But he didn't quite provide the heroic help he had hoped. Instead, he also shipwrecked and his vessel lit on fire. Thankfully, his crew all made it ashore safely, and his horrible misfortune now provides a really cool dive site for us. Time to test out the new Back to Basics fishing jigs. These, along with all other apparel, can be found on our website.
That was awesome.
Go Rusty.
Go, Dad.
You lose. Game over.
Now time to jump in the water to see if we can spear some fish to take home. These one spot snapper are beautiful eating, but we're gonna need something a little bit bigger to feed the whole family. Like this great sized Spanish mackerel. These fish are so strong and it just peeled a heap of line off my reel. Fran's diving down to make sure that no sharks come in and steal our prize catch.
Alright, Dad, I'll pass him up. We did lots of diving, saw lots of fish, a couple of shipwrecks, bit of history. It was awesome. Did you have a good day?
I had an awesome day.
That's good. Wouldn't mind a bit of privacy every now and then, though. That sunset is amazing at the moment, isn't it? Hey guys, thanks for watching that episode. Just a quick reminder, if you want to support us and the channel, we're on Patreon. Patreon's a platform where you can have a yarn to us. We do live streams. You can see behind the scenes photos and stuff that doesn't make it onto YouTube or isn't appropriate for YouTube. That goes onto Patreon. So, oh, it's not a naughty one. No, it's not. It's not a naughty one. It's like more bloopers. Like this one, this clip will probably end up on Patreon because we've stuffed it up so many times. But if you'd like to see that sort of stuff and support the channel,
Yeah, join us on Patreon. We will love you in the crew.
we would. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you there or see you on the next episode. Cheers.